Hey everyone, Mimbo here and welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new here, I hope you guys can subscribe so you can be a cuntie. Now, if you don't know what a cuntie is, just search it up in the dictionary and you'll see that cunties are the greatest people to ever exist. But enough of that, let's get on with today's video topic. As you saw from the title and the thumbnail, I'll be redesigning the Disney princesses because the princesses are literally so iconic and fabulous, like oh my gosh. Toddler me was so in love with each and every one of them. My favorite princess growing up has always been Ariel because like a mermaid who's a princess, like I just thought that was so cunt. But honestly, I love all the princesses like Tiana, Mulan, Belle, Jasmine, and several more. I just feel like these movies hold a special place in my heart because they really helped build me into the homosexual that I am. I will say though, despite calling myself a fashion icon, I never actually designed ball gowns, so this was a really fun challenge to do, but let's not waste any more time and get started with these cunty princesses. First up, we have the most iconic Disney princess, Cinderella. I'm gonna give a quick summary of her and the other princesses movies throughout this video. So, Cinderella is a young, beautiful, and kind-hearted girl who lives with her father until he remarries. Her stepmother and two stepsisters are cruel and vain, treating Cinderella as a servant, forcing her to do all the household chores and making her sleep in a garret, while they enjoy luxurious rooms and lifestyles. Despite her suffering, Cinderella remains gentle, patient, and hopeful. One day, the king announces a grand ball where the prince will choose a bride. Cinderella's stepmother forbids her from attending, even going as far as her stepsisters ruining her gown. But her fairy godmother magically transforms a pumpkin into a carriage and Cinderella's rags into a magnificent gown, allowing her to go to the ball, but warns her that the magic will wear off at midnight. At the ball, Cinderella captivates the prince, but she must leave before midnight when the magic wears off, accidentally leaving behind a glass slipper, and the prince searches the entire kingdom for the girl whose foot fits the slipper. After trying it on many women, he eventually finds Cinderella, and after the shoe fits perfectly, they marry, bringing her happiness and justice. Honestly, I really did like this movie because it's just so, I feel like it's just so iconic, like a princess who loses her slipper and she gets married. Like, I really love this movie so much. But now for my take on Cinderella, I wanted her to look cunt while also looking a bit playful like her original design. So for her hairstyle, I gave her a more curlier updo with a bang that's covering one of her eyes. Now, for her ball gown, which is one of my favorite parts to talk about, I gave her this poofy off-the-shoulder ball gown. And for the bodice of the gown, I referenced it a bit from an artist named 𝙁𝚘𝚗'𝚝 on Instagram. So it has a lot of bow and lace detailing on it, giving it that playful vibe I wanted. I even gave her a gigantic pastel blue bow on her back, because I decided that bows would be a main motif for her design. She also has white opera-length gloves that have blue bows on them. Then I gave her the iconic poofy skirt, but it fades from this medium-toned blue that matched her bodice into a more baby blue and then a sparkly sheer fabric. And finally for her shoes, or should I say glass slippers, she's wearing some baby blue heels that have a white bow on the center of them. And that's pretty much it for Cinderella. I'm so obsessed with how she came out. Like, look at her face card, y'all. Like, I did that. Now, let's move on to the next princess. Next up, we have Princess Belle from Beauty and the Beast. In 18th century France, a selfish prince refuses to shelter an old beggar woman, who is secretly an enchantress. As punishment, she transforms him into a monstrous beast and his castle servants into enchanted objects, giving him a magical rose whose petals will fall over 10 years. The curse can only be broken if he learns to love and earns love in return before the last petal falls. Years later, Belle, a bright and independent young woman, dreams of adventure beyond her quiet village. She is pursued by Gaston, a boastful hunter who sees her as a prize, but she repeatedly rejects him. When Belle's father, Maurice, becomes lost in the forest and is imprisoned by the Beast, Belle selflessly offers to take his place as the Beast's prisoner. Initially, Belle and the Beast had a rocky relationship, but over time, her kindness begins to soften his heart. The enchanted castle servants encourage the Beast to treat Belle with compassion. Eventually, their bond grows after they dance together at the ball. Meanwhile, Gaston manipulates the villagers into believing the Beast is dangerous, leading to a climactic confrontation at the castle. Belle's love ultimately breaks the curse, transforming the Beast back into a prince and restoring the castle and its servants to their human forms, as they get married happily ever after. Oh my gosh. Now, for my take on Belle, I gave her the iconic high bun with her curls hanging down, but to add a bit more flair to her hairstyle, I gave her a red ribbon, and for her ball gown, I went for a more Rococo style dress since her film takes place in France. So, she has an off-shoulder gown, but the neckline is adorned by these baby yellow roses and drapes, and her bodice is a nice golden yellow that has ruffles going down the center. I also gave her these dramatic layered sleeves that flare out dramatically, and I even added small pops of red ribbons and bows. And for her skirt, she has a layered yellow ball gown that has ruffles on the trims in the center of her skirt. I also thought it would be funny to give her Anne Boleyn's necklace since both of their names started with a B. Oh, and I also gave her some gloves that have this red ribbon tied on the wrist, adding more red to her design since I wanted her to give her a rose motif, and you know, roses are red. So that's kind of the vibe I went for. And that's pretty much it for Belle. She came out so beautifully and I'm absolutely obsessed with her dress and her design overall. I feel like it's just so perfect for her. Now, let's start on the next princess. Next up, we have Princess Tiana from Princess and the Frog. In 1920s New Orleans, Tiana, a determined young African-American woman, dreams of opening her own restaurant to honor her late father's ambition. She works tirelessly at 2 jobs, saving every penny to make her dream a reality. But it's a lot harder than it seems because she's a black woman. Meanwhile, Prince Naveen of Maldonia arrives in the city seeking a wealthy bride. He is transformed into a frog by an evil voodoo witch doctor, Dr. 𝙁🊸, who plans to use Naveen's blood to manipulate events and seize Charlotte's family's fortune. But one night at a party, Naveen mistakes Tiana for a princess and he asks her to kiss him to break the curse. But the kiss accidentally turns Tiana into a frog as well. Together, Tiana and Naveen embark on a journey throughout the Louisiana bayou, encountering magical and colorful characters. Throughout their adventure, Tiana and Naveen face challenges, evade Dr. 𝙁's dark magic, and learn valuable lessons about friendship, love, and the balance between ambition and personal happiness. Ultimately, Tiana realizes that her dream of owning a restaurant is meaningful only when shared with love. She and Naveen defeat Dr. 𝙁, break the curse, and return to their human forms. Tiana achieves her goal of opening her restaurant, and she and Naveen fall in love, combining their dreams and hearts. Now, for my take on Tiana, I definitely didn't want to stray too far from the original design because I just thought it was breathtaking. So for her hairstyle, I actually did decide to make it a bit poofier, so she has her usual afro puff that's tied up into an updo. Now, for my take on her gown, she has a form-fitting green bodice shaped like overlapping leaves and a prominent white flower that sits at the waist. I also added small butterflies on her chest area for her gloves. She has some green upper-length gloves that have vines wrapped all around the arms. And for her skirt, she has a layered petal shape going on, with the top layer being her signature green, while the lower layer is a cream yellow that has little droplets on them. And the final layer of her skirt is a white that fades into the same yellowish color. Oh, and she has butterflies scattered all around her design, but I wanted to make the butterflies glow and sparkle to reference her friend Ray, the little lighting bug, because I just felt like when he died it was so sad. Okay, but that's it for Tiana, and I'm so in love with how she turned out, and I think she's so adorable, and like I just love her so much. Like, You know, I love Tiana. She's my second favorite, but I still love her. Now, let's move on to the next princess. Next up, we have Princess Mulan. Mulan is a spirited young woman from a traditional Chinese village who struggles to meet societal expectations of femininity and honor. When her aging and injured father, Fa Zhou, I really gotta learn how to pronounce these names, is conscripted to fight invading Huns, Mulan secretly takes his place, disguising herself as a man named Ping. She is aided by Mushu, a small comedic dragon sent by her ancestors, and a lucky cricket who provides guidance and comedic relief throughout her journey. At the military training camp, Mulan initially struggles to fit in but gradually proves her worth through determination, intelligence, and bravery. She earns the respect of her fellow soldiers and Captain Li Shang, particularly during the iconic training montage set to "I'll Make a Man Out of You," which was a really good song by the way. Using her quick thinking, Mulan devises a plan to stop the Huns in the mountains, creating an avalanche that defeats most of their army. However, her true identity is revealed when she is injured, leading to her temporary banishment from the army. Despite being dismissed, Mulan discovers that the Hun leader Shan Yu has arrived and is heading towards the imperial city. She races to warn the emperor and, with the help of Shang and her former comrades, infiltrates the palace. In a climactic battle, Mulan defeats Shan Yu, rescues the emperor, and restores honor to her family. And obviously marrying her man, you know? Now, for my take on Mulan's new look, I went full out Chinese empress for her, especially because I thought it would be fun to give all the girls some culturally appropriate dresses. So when searching for references, I found these beautiful gowns from this artist who I can't credit because their signature is so low quality and it's really hard for me to see. Like, I zoomed in and everything. But they had all these beautiful Hanfu gowns, so I gave her this one right there, right at the top right. So I gave her long, deep navy blue hair that's styled in an elegant updo with the rest of her hair cascading down her back. And I also gave her a beautiful golden headpiece that has red jewels in the center of it. Now for her actual gown, I gave her this olive green hanfu that has teal and blue accents on the collar. She also has a bit of magenta in her design as well, mainly on the obi in this little front piece. She also has a darker green sash with golden designs on them. And for the lower half of her hanfu gown, it's a floor-length gown that features repeating white geometric and floral patterns. And for her pose, I just gave her this elegant pose where she's holding a pink fan that's covering a bit of her face, just to give it that like mysterious feminine vibe, and I loved it so much. And that's pretty much it for Mulan, and oh my gosh, like her face is so freaking beautiful. Like, I'm gagged, I'm goop, and shooketh the house down. I hope you guys love her design as much as I do. Now, let's move on to my favorite princess. Next up, we have Ariel. And before I even get started on her movie summary, yes, I went for Halle Bailey's version of Ariel, so please do not piss me off with the "not my Ariel," because I don't play with that racist shit. Like, if I even feel an ounce of racism, I'm crashing the fuck out, and you probably won't like me. Now, Ariel is a 16-year-old mermaid princess who's fascinated by the human world and collects human artifacts despite her father, King Triton, forbidding contact with humans. During a visit to the surface, a massive storm causes the ship to crash horribly, and a man falls overboard, almost drowning. But seeing this, Ariel rescues him and she falls in love with Prince Eric. Determined to be with him, Ariel makes a deal with the sea witch Ursula, trading her voice for human legs. For 3 days, Ariel must receive a true love's kiss to remain human permanently. With the help of her friends, Flounder and Sebastian, Ariel navigates the challenges, confronts Ursula's schemes, and ultimately wins Eric's love, leading to a happy ending where she becomes a human permanently. And I know she has a second movie where she actually has a kid with Prince Eric, but I didn't watch that, so I'm not really gonna just get on that topic since I didn't watch it. I do want to watch it, but I just didn't watch it. So, you know. Anyways, now for my Ariel design. Like I mentioned earlier, I was more inspired to do Halle's version of Ariel, so I gave her the iconic red locks where some is tied up in a ponytail while the rest flows down beautifully. And I also wanted her makeup to be more on the bolder side, so she has heavy pink blush because I'm a pink blush lover. I literally use it for my makeup. And I even made her blush seem a lot more sparkly to make her look otherworldly. With some sparkly blue eyeshadow, and for her lip, I have to give her the iconic lip combo that I give most of my black girls. Now for her dress, I felt like the obvious choice was to give her a mermaid tail dress. Now for her bodice, I gave her a fitted corset style bodice in a bright aquamarine color, and it's also adorned with small white pearls and a pink gem that's right in the center. For her arms and shoulders, I gave her some see-through puffy sleeves, and I also thought it would be funny to give her a purple shawl, but the shawl is a purple electric eel, you know, because she's underwater. Now, for her lower half, of course she has the mermaid tail dress, but I had the best idea ever. So for the ruffled part at the end of her dress, I decided to make them have this ocean wave texture to add a lot more visual flair to her design, and it's so perfect. Like, I cannot believe I thought of that. Now, that's pretty much it for Ariel. And like, oh my gosh, y'all see this mug? Like, Ariel's turned the heat up on you hoes. Don't play with her. Now, let's move on to the final princess for this video. And last but not least, we have Princess Jasmine from the movie Aladdin. The movie starts off with a guy named Aladdin, a poor but clever street urchin who survives by outsmarting guards and stealing food, accompanied by his mischievous monkey, Abu. He dreams of a better life and freedom from his lowly status. Meanwhile, Princess Jasmine, the Sultan's spirited daughter, longs to escape the palace and avoid an arranged marriage. Their paths cross in the marketplace, sparking a connection and budding romance. The story intensifies when Jafar, the Sultan's sinister advisor, seeks a magical lamp hidden in the Cave of Wonders. Only Aladdin, the diamond in the rough, can retrieve it. Using his first wish, Aladdin becomes Prince Ali to impress Jasmine and gain her love. As Aladdin navigates palace life, Jasmine grows to appreciate his true character beyond wealth and status. Jafar, discovering Aladdin's secret, steals the lamp and becomes an all-powerful sorcerer, threatening Agrabah in a climactic showdown. Aladdin cleverly tricks Jafar into wishing to become a genie himself, trapping him in a lamp and restoring peace. The film ends with Aladdin freeing the genie, affirming their friendship and winning Jasmine's love, while the Sultan changes the law to allow Jasmine to marry whomever she chooses. Honestly, this was a pretty good movie. I haven't watched it in like so long. I think I might watch it after I post this video, but I feel like when I used to watch this movie, like when I was really young, I never really cared for like the boys. I always cared for Jasmine. So, you know, because she's just that girl. Now, anyways, for my take on Jasmine, I definitely did go for a more realistic approach for her, which I don't mind, but I do wish I made her outfit feel more Disney princess-like. So for her hair, I had to keep her iconic braid, but I did end up making it more realistic. So she has a long braid that's just resting on her shoulder. I also added a golden mang tika, which is this headpiece I see a lot of South Asian women wear. And I even gave her a nath, which is this beautiful nose ring that I see with a lot of South Asian women. Now for her gown, there was a bit of trial and error at first, as you guys can see me struggling on the speed paint. At first she had a completely different gown, so I'm gonna put the picture up of her first gown because I still do love this gown so much, but in the middle of me struggling from drawing her, I decided that the outfit was the problem in her pose. So I gave her this beautiful sari gown in this turquoise color. I also gave her a henna tattoo because I thought that was just so cute. And that's pretty much it for Jasmine. And oh my gosh, she turned out so freaking adorable. Like, this is definitely one of my favorite drawings from 2026, and I'm so proud of myself. Please let me know how you guys feel about her design, and let me know if I pronounced anything wrong because I'm such a dummy. And that's all for the Disney princesses. Like, yay! Oh my gosh, they all look so muggy. Like, they can be Demi Lovato in a mug off. That's how muggy it is in here. Honestly, I might do a part 2, but that probably won't be in the near future because, you know, I don't want to do any more princesses for right now. But let me know which design was your favorite and ask me some questions because I need them for my Q&A video. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and share this video. Oh, and also, you know, tell me other series you'd like to see me redesign. Now, it's time for their outfit time lapses. See you everyone. Bye bye. Love you guys so much.
Fatty, fatty, fatty.